So it's build time, and today we're going to be building popular MMOs, and I can thank Killerish for that comment. Thank you very much for your guys' comments. If you want me to build one of your favorite YouTubers, let me know down in the comments section. I very much appreciate those, and also hit that like button if you want this map to be able to be downloaded. Let's go for 400 likes. I think we can do that. I think you guys can hit this like button 400 times, and then you'll be able to download this lovely map that we're building. So, popular MMOs, let's do this, shall we? So the square that I've had to make today is 14 by 14 by 14. The reason being is that he's got like a helmet on, and I want the helmet to be the 16 by 16 by 16. I feel like if I go up to, which would be, I think, 18 by 18 by 18, his head might look a little fat. And I don't want to do that to somebody. I think that's not nice. I don't want to make someone look like they got a fat head. So I laid down obsidian. It's actually technically more of a black, so I think I'm actually going to go back and lay like a coal. I think a coal would look better. So I'm going to go back and lay a 14 by 14 by 14. It looks like the head is got like a gray lining, so I will do the gray lining as well. Okay, so the length, width, and height are a little different. The height is actually 13. The reason the top's 13 is because there is going to be a gray topping to his helmet. Now, he does technically have like a chainmail sheath down the side of his face, but as soon as I put his helmet on, you're not going to see that. So I'm going to make sure that this stays just black on the sides. Obviously, if you guys want to change that up yourself, you can. Obviously, this map I want to be able to be downloaded, and then you guys can change it, make it your own. I think that'd be a really fun thing for you guys to do, but I think personally I'm going to keep it black on all sides because that'll make it an easier build. And obviously if I wanted to change it up a little bit, I can, but at the moment I think black's going to look the best. Yeah, I'm going to do black on the side, and I'm going to put the gray on the top at least. So let me do that. All right, now I'm just going to fill in the sides, and then the front of the face, obviously I have to put a face on it. And he's got blue eyes. Now, I could use like lapis lazuli, but I think what's going to look really nice is a sea lantern. I looked for other people's builds just to, like, you know, get inspiration. And I didn't see anyone really using sea lanterns, and I was like, that is something that I'm surprised no one's really done for, like, builds of, you know, popular. So I think it'll look really good with sea lanterns, even though, no, they're all about the same color. They're all a light blue, and I think that'll look really pretty. I'm actually surprisingly excited about this one. It's more of a simple one. I feel like Preston's was, I would say, the most difficult of all the ones I did. Guy Rocky's was a little odd to do, but I think it's because I tried to make him have hair. And I shouldn't have done that. I was trying too hard to make it look like he had raggedy hair. So, like with popular, I'm making sure that I don't make the same mistakes I did with Guy Rocky. I think that would make this a miserable build. And I think when building in Minecraft, you should just have a good time. So I'm making sure I do that. I'm just inspired by Rob Ross. You know, at first it looks like an empty canvas. And you're like, oh, God, this is not going to look good. And then all of a sudden, bam! It looks just pretty. And then I get happy, and I get a little emotional sometimes, especially like with Unspeakable Gamings. I loved how that turned out. That was one of my favorite turnouts. The only thing I didn't like about Preston's is the curvature of the face. I hated that it didn't come to a complete like angle, like a Minecraft blocked head would. That's the only issue I had with that. And that's the only reason that didn't take first place. Okay, so the face is going to be a little bit different. Normally, if it's 16 by 16 by 16, I know I just need to double what said thing is. So once I start placing the eyes, I'm not really sure exactly how they're going to look. So I'm going to have to probably do trial and error. So hopefully it turns out to look good. So I won't know until I start actually placing them. And, well, gosh darn it, I just hope it looks good. Okay, so kind of looks really dumb right now. Yeah. But it probably will look better as soon as I put the helmet on. And if it doesn't, then I may have to, you know, transfer over to lapis lazuli. Maybe this is why people haven't used sea lanterns, because there is like actual like ridges to the said sea lanterns. Like there's edges, not ridges, edges. And I don't know if I like that. I won't know until I start putting the helmet on. And as soon as the helmet comes on, then I'll probably know a little bit more. But at the moment, it looks pretty dumb. Let's see what it turns into looking like, though. Okay, so I really don't like the way it looks. So I have some things I have to do. I'm definitely going to get rid of the sea lanterns. The sea lanterns are going to go away. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a blue glass and make sure that the interior is very well lit. So it'll at least give some sort of resemblance of, you know, blue. I just need to do that. Also, I'm not really liking the way that these are looking, because there should technically be some right here, but the way that it's laid out, it's technically impossible, because there's like horns right here, but they're not like full blocks. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. Also, the thorns only go so far back. They stop about right there. So there's only 2 thorns on each side. Let me make sure if that's right. Yeah, there's only 2 thorns on each side. And yeah, so I gotta figure out a better placement for those. So yeah, and then obviously the entryway will be right here. So I got a lot to do. This is gonna be a toughie. More tough than I expected. Way more tough than I expected. Okay, so the blue glass looks a little better, so we'll keep that for now, and we'll light the interior up and see what happens. Now to fix the top, I think what I'm going to do is maybe place these right here, and then just not go by the actual brick dimensions of the head. This will at least make him look like he's got, you know, pointies. He's got more than 3 pointies on his head. It looked kind of dumb with him only having 3 on his head. Now it'll look like he has, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now he looks a little more menacing. Yeah, I'm liking that. Almost looks like a Decepticon. That looks very Decepticon-y. So yeah, let's continue, and I guess we'll continue on the inside. Okay, so I've laid out all the adenosite that's going to be on the floor, minus the entryway. I'll do that. I know that I want to have technically 3 stories, even though the 3rd story I kind of want to make like an enchantment room. I think that's what this will be. It's just a small little ledge that'll have a small staircase up into it. So it's going to be a 3-story. It's going to be a 3-story, which is going to be a little odd to do on a 14 by 14 by 14. So, yeah, I guess I should start laying out floor plans and get back to you guys. This has seriously been far more surprisingly difficult than I expected. I still have like odd worries about the exterior. Like, I don't know if they look good, but I feel like the windows do help because it gives like some 3-dimensional to it. So I don't know. You know, you guys, obviously I want you guys to criticize me if you think criticism is due. Oh, I didn't really show you guys this on the actual build of Popular. He's got like these lips, and I think that's like where technically his ears would go, because this is technically a helmet. So yeah, that's what that's for. Even though I would want my ears protected. I don't want them cut off. I like my ears. All right, let me shut up and get back to work. I'm willing to live with this one, even though it still looks like a butterfly. All right, let's get inside. Let's just get inside and start building each said floor. All right, so I've started decorating. I'm not completely finished, but I am still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with certain places. So don't mind the things that are in my inventory. I've just been using them to build. I gotta figure out some things. I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do yet with certain parts. Obviously, you know, there's some redstone going on upstairs. Probably, as you already assumed, so I can light up the eyes. Hopefully those are nice and well lit. I don't want to go too high up because I don't want to spoil the, you know, the build just yet. But, you know, I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. I think this is going to be all right. I think this is a salvageable thing. I was really worried about this build because it was actually getting pretty scary, because I guess it being as plain as it is was deceptive. I thought, oh, this is going to be easy, because you guys had asked, you know, you said you wanted to have me build this guy, and I was just like, oh, gosh, that's easy. I went and looked at his skin again, just, you know, look over and make sure. I mean, obviously I knew what his skin looked like, but I wanted to look over it a few times and make sure that it would be easy, and it's just so easy that it's hard, which is odd. I have never experienced that before, so this one's for the books. This is, in my opinion, the hardest build we've ever done. Okay, my dear boy, Popular MMO is complete. I am liking the way he looks, even though there's a slight little bit of noticeability of him looking similar to Megatron. I hate that he looks like a Decepticon, but surprisingly, an armor helmet is way harder to make in Minecraft than I expected. And yes, I was able to light up the eyes a little bit, but I would say I just can't stand the eyes. But guys, hit that like button so you guys can download it and tell me how to make it better, because I just can't stand the eyes. Is there a better way to make them? Because I want to be able to see in. I hate not having any windows. Like with Preston, I understood I wasn't going to be able to use any windows because, I mean, it's lava. So that stunk, but it did look cool. So I didn't feel too bad not using eyes. But this time, I knew I just couldn't put lapis lazuli in there. Is there another way that I can make the helmet? I just don't know. I mean, I guess I can make it like that, and it still looks good. He still looks like a Decepticon, and his face looks like there's a butterfly on it. I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think you would have done better. I didn't plant any seeds this time around, but I guess I can do that. Just all I do when I do that is I just take out the bone meal and I just go. Let's go inside. Let's do a house tour. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And if you would have done it better, you know, hit the like button and do it better because I want to see what you guys are able to make. Okay, so Popular MMO. When I think of him, I think simple. I think very to the point Minecraft grinder. He's a grinder. And that's just the kind of guy he is. He has no furniture. He has no time to sit around. If he's going to sit around, he's going to go to bed. He's going to be working. As soon as he gets out of bed, he's going to go do. That's the kind of guy he is. So, yeah, sure, he's got some, you know, trees and stuff. This is as crazy as his house gets. Or, you know, he's going to be studying. Sure, there's some books and there's some bookshelves upstairs that he is just going to use for studying, and obviously he wants to do some enchanting, so I made a giant enchantment area. Obviously this bookshelf can't reach, but I just wanted to kind of show like what kind of magnitude of enchanting he would be doing if he was able to do that said amount of enchanting. That's how high those books are. When I think of books this high up, I think of the movie Page Master. It's an old movie. I recommend watching it. It still holds up to this day. I watched it probably about 4 years ago. If you're a kid and you haven't seen the Page Master, I recommend it. Give it a watch. Also, on this side, you have the left, and this is very simple, point blank to the point. If he's got to smelt something, he's got multiple, you know, ovens to be able to do so. He's got a chest, and he's got, you know, his crafting table. That's all he needs. He needs no more. I mean, he is living the life of comfort just with this rug and some bushes. He's a very simple guy. Now let's go upstairs and see, look, he's got some bookshelves right here. He's got some bookshelves right here, and he's got some bookshelves over there. He has some lighting because he doesn't want to hurt his eyes. Who wants to hurt their eyes? And you got to make sure you have plenty of lighting. What is this for? You'll see shortly. Also, you know, you have your cauldron and, you know, your anvil for working on, and he's got his potion stands. The boy wants to make sure that he does a good job as a Minecrafter. So, no luxury for this guy. Now let's go ahead and go upstairs. We have two staircases to go up to the top. This is originally where I was going to put the enchantment table, but I decided to put his bed up here. The reason being is that it would have been unsymmetrical because I needed a 1 block for the enchantment table to go in. But this is a 2-fer, and I didn't feel like putting 2 enchantment tables side by side. Even though I could have, because his girlfriend could have used it. Is it his wife or his girlfriend? It's been so long since I've watched him. Well, like, I watch him, but I don't, like, watch him, so I don't, like, keep up with, you know, their daily. I just don't know. Let me know in the comment section. So he's got a chest for, like, normal storage, but he also has an enchantment chest. Not enchantment chest, an ender chest. Why did I say enchantment? That's in case, you know, this base does get raided. He gets destroyed. The first thing he does is he runs over here, grabs one of his armors. He destroys his ender chest so no one can get into it. Well, they wouldn't even be able to get into it because it's an ender chest and it's selected to you. So never mind. Scratch what I just said. You know, so he'll grab his armor. He'll have his sword because he'll definitely have his sword on him. And then he'll jump down here. Boink. And then he'll jump down here. And then he'll get the heck out of here. He'll flee. Which is, there's nothing to be ashamed of if you flee. As much as I dislike the face, I feel like I was able to salvage it. It could have been a lot worse. And if you think you can do a better job, please hit the like button and show me. I want to see you do a better job. I really do. So, guys, that was the build for this week. We did Popularmmo. If you want me to do someone else, please let me know in the comments section. I very much appreciate any and all comments that you guys give. I love being able to do YouTubers, even YouTubers I haven't heard of. Hope you enjoyed. I'll leave you guys there. As always, thank you and goodbye.